What's going on, guys? MariK here, back with another Dragon Ball Super video. Today, Bandai has given us the full reveal for the Magnificent Collection, and they got a little bit of stuff that they explained in the strategy that I thought we would read while we go along with these new cards. It says, today we introduce you to the Magnificent Collection on sale October 25th. That's about a month away. This unique set has a powerful pre-constructed deck and some new cards as well, making it the perfect set for both new and current players alike. 2 editions of the Magnificent Collection will be on sale simultaneously, a Gogeta BR deck and a Broly BR deck. These pre-constructed decks are made with older cards, but each reprint features a special Magnificent Collection design. Also, the front sides of the leader cards are the same designs you know and love, while the backs feature brand new art. We've already gone over the art for these in a previous video. That Gogeta still looks really crisp. The Broly does not look bad either, but again, I like the older Broly better. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at all the reprints that come in this. The decks themselves, I don't really care about, but it's the reprints that are nice. That Objection, we got new Sensu Bean. I like this better than I like the alternate art. That's just so much better. This Whis' Coercion. Now, I do like the alternate art for Whis' Coercion. It looks amazing in foil, but this looks nice too. We got the Fu, Vegeta. A lot of these aren't going to be that useful. Deadly Defenders just don't see a lot of play right now. I'm sure that Gogeta is going to see a bunch of play. It looks amazing. North Kai probably won't. The Dimension Magic looks amazing too. I'll definitely be using those. We got the Preemptive Strikes for Goku and Vegeta. We got the Son Goku and Vegeta prepping for fusion. Now, I'm not sure why. We have Harmonic Energy Vegeta, but we don't have the Goku. I thought that's kind of weird. Instead, we have Super Saiyan 3 Goku pushing forward, which is not a great card. Looks amazing with this art, though. And then we've got the Blue Veku BR and Unbreakable Super Saiyan Son Goku. I'm not sure why this. I mean, this card is still relatively used a good bit, but I don't know. It just doesn't kind of make sense to me. And then the excitement I have is for this stuff. We got the Furthering Destruction Champa. Looks awesome. The Crusher Ball. Always loved this card. Explosive Spirit Son Goku. That's a really dope card as well, but I still like the SPR better than that. We get the Hidden Mastery, which this card with the shadowing just looks fucking awesome. We've got Dependable Dynasty Son Goku and Intrepid Dynasty Son Gohan. I'm kind of upset with the fact that they gave us alternate arts for the two-drop swaps, but we didn't get any for the 3-drop. We did, however, get a reprint with Son Goku Path to Greatness, which is fantastic. I don't know. This literally just goes straight into Height of Mastery, though. And so if you wanted to play like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku that came in the starter deck, like, you know, I like the card. I think it's a decent card, but then you have to go with the older cards, because this just goes straight to Height of Mastery. They did give us Adoptive Father Son Gohan, of course, because they're not going to give us a Bardock. Even though I would love to see Bardock in this art, it would be amazing. And speaking of Bardock in this art, Successor of Hope, this card looks phenomenal. And I know I'm a hardcore Bardock fan, but I love the art on this card. Like, I really want to try and play with Lineage again. We got Dimension Banisher Fu's got a reprint. Full Surveillance Jocko. Kind of cool, but again, like, I don't know. I feel like they're just choosing the not good super combos. We got Time Magic, which looks pretty dope. I don't really see a lot of people use it. Surprise Attack Frieza. Now, this one I'm really looking forward to, because I like this card, and the art on this one's really good, especially with the green and the black. And then we got the yellow Broly BRs that were previously exclusive to that Broly BR pack. And now they are not. They're in these decks. And then we looked at the Goku, and then we got Scientist Fu. So we got all 3 of the good Fus have reprints, which is pretty dope. But yeah, I mean, these reprints are just super phenomenal. I definitely like the yellow ones a lot better. So I'll probably be going with the Broly. I'll probably actually just buy, if the alternate arts are guaranteed. If it's guaranteed that you'll get X number of alternate arts, I will probably buy a couple of the decks, if not just buy the singles outright. But honestly, it might just be cheaper to buy the decks at this point. So according to the product page, there's 92 cards in total. You're going to get, of course, the alternate art leader with silver foiling. That might be pretty cool. The Broly structure deck or the Gogeta structure deck, depending. Hopefully, it'll have 4 of all the alternate arts. I'll have to go back and look, see. Maybe it will be. If it's 25 cards, then it's probably just 2, and you'd have to buy 2 of each deck, which kind of sucks, but, you know, I think it's worth it for the alternate arts. I don't know if we can consider them alternate arts, but they look cool. And then we've got the 18 Magnificent Collection promos. You get 2 of each of those, so you're pretty much going to have to buy 2 of each deck to get all the stuff. And then you get 5 random foil cards from the new 18. So you're going to get 20 foils if you buy 2 of each deck, which I'm definitely probably going to do that, because again, that is going to be the best way to be able to get these promos. And some of the promos are really good too. So we'll go ahead and go through them right here instead of going through them like we normally would in some of our regular videos. We've got Son Goku prepping for battle. He's a 2-cost, 10,000 power counterattack. You negate the attack, play this card. Auto says, choose 1 card in your hand, place it in your drop area. At the end of your opponent's turn, return this card to its owner's hand. That's not optional either. Now, so I guess you could keep using him to negate. But, I mean, you could just play him and then combo him off if you didn't want to have to discard a card to bring him back to your hand. He is Goku BR, by the way. And then we got the Vegeta preparing for battle. The art on these cards is super awesome. I love this Vegeta. Like, I usually don't care for Vegeta a whole lot, but this one just looks fantastic. Probably gorgeous as a foil. He's a 2-drop, 10k as well. His activate main says, place this card from your hand in your drop area. Choose up to 1 Veku BR or Gogeta BR in your drop area. Add it to your hand. So this would be a really good card, almost detrimental for that. Then we got Whis, Godly Fundamentals, and I'm actually glad this is Whis and not Whis BR. But it's weird because he's red. So he's a 1-cost 5,000. His activate main says, if your leader card is a Beerus card, and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, choose up to 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets minus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Now, I almost wonder if this means in set 8, we'll be getting a new Beerus leader that's going to be red instead of blue. Otherwise, are they planning on making Beerus a red-blue deck and us using the old leader? I'm not really sure. Then we've got Gogeta, A Hero's Advent. I love the art on this card as well. He's a 4-cost, 20,000 blocker. Auto says, when you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards with energy costs of 3 or less and place them at the bottom of their owner's decks. That's a fantastic blue board wipe. I really like this card. I think it'd be good in just about any blue deck, just to have it as a free wipe. And if nothing else, you can charge it for energy. It'd be a good side deck card, but I probably would main deck it. Then we've got Altered Reality. This is a card that just did not need to exist. It's a 1-cost field card that just says, all Janemba in your battle area gain barrier. When this card is placed in the battle area, draw 1 card. So you don't even lose card advantage for this. You just give all your Janembas barrier. Now, I understand a lot of the Janemba stuff, you know, they want it to go back to the deck or warp or whatever to make you mill, but this was so like, this should have been... It should have specified Janemba's 5-cost and higher. That way it only affected the other Janembas that you can't run in Janemba Mill. That's personally what I think. I don't think Janemba really needed any more support than it already has. Then we've got Broly preparing for battle. He's a 1-cost 4,000 power. His auto says, when you play this card from your hand or drop area, choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 1 and KO it. His activate main says, for 1 yellow, if your leader card is a yellow Broly BR card and you return this card to its owner's hand, choose up to 1 Broly BR with an original energy cost of 4 in your hand. Negate that card's auto skill for the duration of the turn, then play it. So, really quick way to be able to get your 4-drop out, to be able to just start your shenanigans. Like, I think I'm going to revisit Broly BR and see what stupid shenanigans I can come up with. Then we've got Raditz, Ruthless Adversary. I love this card. It's a 1 cost 4,000 power. Auto says if your leader card is a Raditz card, when you play this card, choose one. Draw 1 card for every 2 non-black battle cards in your opponent's warp, or choose up to 1 card in your life, add it to your hand, choose one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 1 and KO it. That's just dumb. However, I guess it could help you awaken. The good effect is that first one though. Because if your leader has to be Raditz, you're warping their cards anyways. So then when you drop this, if you drop it late game, you're drawing, 3 to 5 cards on average, and then still having a decent bit of energy to do other shit. Like, I think this is a really good card. Much better than the other 2 1-drop Raditz cards we got. Then we got Frieza, Spiteful Strike. He's a 1 cost 4,000 power. Unfortunately, he's Frieza BR, so you can't do any shenanigans stuff with the old Frieza support, because I already thought of that. If your leader card is yellow, when you play this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 6 or less, and negate its skills for the duration of the turn. That is so good. That is just a fantastic ability for 1 energy, and you can just do it with any yellow leader. Like, that's super good. Then we've got Paragus, the Forebearer. He's a 2 cost 5,000 power. Activate battle says if your leader card is a yellow Broly BR and you place this card in its owner's drop area, from your combo area, draw 1 card. So you're gonna combo with him, activate battle, draw a card, and you place him in the drop area. But are you still keeping the combo power? I'm not really sure I understand the significance here. I mean, if that's the case, you get the combo and then you get the draw card. That's dope. But then we've got Super Saiyan Caulifla, the Hellion. She's a 1 cost 5,000 power. Auto says if your leader card is a yellow Universe 6 card and your opponent has 3 or more energy, when you play this card, choose up to 1 blue Kale card with an energy cost of 4 in your drop area, negate its skills for the duration of the turn, and play it in rest mode. At the end of the turn, place the battle card played with this skill at the bottom of its owner's deck. Outside of using this for Union Potara to make Kefla, I have no idea what you'd do this for. I mean, you could bring it out and then it'd be a Kale and you could evolve over it, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like the only good thing to this is it just helps you get Caulifla and Kale out to be able to make Kefla. Then we've got Demigra, Demonic Overlord. He's a 3 cost, 20,000. Activate main says for burst 2 for 2 energy. If your leader card is Demigra or Toa, and you place this card from your hand in your drop area, choose 1 or 2 cards in your life, add them to your hand, choose up to 1 Gravy and 1 Poutine from your deck and or Warp, and play them. Then shuffle your deck if you look through it. I mean, you could use it with Demigra. That's the only reason you'd run any Poutine. But Gravy is good for any Overrealm deck. And Gravy gets his ability when he's comboed or when he attacks. So you could bring out Gravy. He's a 15k. But I don't know. You have to choose 1 or 2 cards in your life to add them to your hand to do any of that. Which is it's not terrible. Because you can choose 1. But like for Toa, for example, you're not playing any Poutine shit. Sure, you've got Gravy, but then you're only going to get 1. You're going to still be paying 2 energy. I don't really see that that's super beneficial for a Toa deck as much as it might be for Demigra. Then we've got Sun Goten, Strong of Heart. He's a 2 cost red-yellow 15k. Auto says if your leader card is a Broly card, when you combo with this card, choose up to 1 red extra card with field and an energy cost of 2 from your deck. Place it in the drop area. Then shuffle your deck. If you place the card in your drop area, choose up to 1 energy, switch it to active mode. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 1 card. That's a lot going on. So you combo it for 1. Send the field card to your drop. Switch energy to active mode, so you're comboing him for free. And then if you have 5 or less, you draw a card. Okay, so I can see why this is a good card. As long as you don't care about getting the ability with the field card to get out the 4-drop. I like the 4-drop red one. Being able to attack the active battle stuff and gaining the power and all that shit, that's really nice. But if you're just needing to get the stuff in your drop for the abilities for the multicolored Broly, I can definitely see why this would be a solid card. It's weird to have a Goten that's going to benefit that deck, but I can definitely see why this is a good card. Then we have Meticulous Scheming. It's a 2-cost, blue-yellow, activate battle extra card. If your leader card is a Zamasu, and it's your opponent's turn, choose one ability. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less, place it in your owner's energy in rest mode. Then if you place an opponent's card in their energy, at the end of the turn, your opponent chooses one of their energy, places it in its drop area. Okay. Or, draw one card, choose one card in your opponent's hand, place it in their energy in rest mode. Then if you place an opponent's card in their energy, at the end of the turn, your opponent chooses one of their energy and places it in their owner's drop area. I mean... okay, but why? Like, this doesn't seem like a card that's good for 2 energy. Like, I love Goku Black and Zamasu all day, but I'm just not seeing the value in this. Especially because with the new support for Zamasu and Goku Black, it's all about putting cards in your opponent's energy so that you can then burn them for the 4 damage, but this doesn't keep the cards in the energy. So I'm not really sure I see the benefit in this. I'm going to have to really think on it. This card is probably one of the ones I'm most excited for. It's Super Baby 2, the Malicious Tyrant. This is the baby Vegeta that we've all been wanting, is this form here. He's a 4-cost red-yellow, 20,000 power. When you play this card from your hand, if your leader card is a baby card, choose all baby and brainwashed cards in your battle area and leader area, and they get plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. Choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards and negate its non-keyword skills for the duration of the turn. If your leader card is a baby card and you choose 2 cards from your hand and place them at the bottom of your deck in any order, when you combo with this card, draw 2 cards. So it kind of lets you recycle your stuff if you wanted to combo with it. I don't really care for that. What I care for is that auto when you play it. Also, it specifies choose all baby and brainwashed cards. So what I'm thinking is in set 8, because we know we're getting android support, we know we're getting more baby support, you know, mutants, all the evil creations, hopefully Cell. I'm thinking we're going to get baby-controlled forms of the other Saiyans. Gohan, Goten, Trunks. I don't think he ever infected Pan. Obviously, Vegeta. I think that's what we're going to see, and I think that's what the brainwashed trait is gonna refer to. So that's gonna be really cool to see. And I know my buddies. I know a couple of my buddies that are really big baby fans. sounds so stupid to say, but they're really going to enjoy this card, and I think they're really going to have fun with those new brainwash cards as well. Then we have the cards that we already talked about in the kind of spoiler video: the Super Saiyan Gogeta All Out Assault, the Combination Attack, which is just a super generic name, the Super Saiyan Broly All Out Assault, and then Wailing Spirit. So those are going to be the promos. So those are the promos that'll come with the decks, and then we've got the new alternate art cards that are going to come in the decks, and just this is a really solid little set. And I mean, there's plenty of cards that I think I'm gonna have fun with. The Goku and the Vegeta for sure. Maybe the Whis. the Goten, the Raditz, the Baby for sure. There's a lot of cool cards that are a part of this that you're gonna get, and you're gonna get 36. So you're gonna get two of all these cards. Each deck includes 2 non-foil copies. Yeah, so all of these non-foil, and then you're gonna get 5 foils of a random set. So if you buy 2 of each deck, you'll get a play set of the promos, plus 20 foils of the promos, plus a play set of all those alternate arts. Like, I'm all about this. I'm all about this way more than I was the Draft Box 4. Now, Draft Box 4 has got some cool stuff in it, some cool cards, and like the duo rares that I wish were not as stupid expensive as they are. Looking at you, Trunks and Gohan. But that's what all this is. That's what all comes in these magnificent collections, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting at least 2 of each, so I can get a playset of these cards and do some crazy, stupid shit with them. But let me know what you guys think about these in the comments below. Let me know are you gonna scoop up both of them? Are you gonna scoop up both the decks or both of each deck, or you can just scoop up one? I mean, again, personally, I think that it's a very solid set of stuff in there. And if you don't really care about like the alternate art stuff, then by all means, you don't have to really indulge. I mean, the leaders are reprints, they're alternate art, so it's not like they're new leaders. There are new promos in this, but it's not anything that you would need. You could just buy you just buy singles if you wanted to. Now, if you're like me and you really want like a playset of some of these alternate art cards, then you might just have to suck it up and buy a couple decks. I'm planning to do that because I definitely want to get like foil playsets of like Successor of Hope and the Gohan. And I'm pretty sure foil playsets of Path to Greatness are going to be stupid expensive, so I'm probably not going to worry about that one. But even Crusher Ball. So I know there's a lot of stuff that I want out of this. Let me know what you guys think about all these in the comments below. If you think it's worth it, and if you plan on just buying singles or buying the decks. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get the frig out of here now, and we will see you guys in the next video.